visitors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been her usual self lately.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I've got to get this thermal display...
Thermal. And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Blackthorn. Can I...
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the ass. Go on then. What is it?
She said you would know.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. And I'll need help. Get Gavinotto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid...
And,
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, that means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at a temperature, which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust thing. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we... One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust? Which one of these two lucky souls is going?
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its...
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring a...
All right.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supply.
You two, eh? Don't go...
Fleece me.
Back, are ya? Not saying Fordian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
No use calling Ambrosia now. Let's go. Run like the wind. That'll do, girl. This is no time to ride. Not here. this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Too slow. like to sleep with you. Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worth. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
Come on.
Thanks, Gal. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we... Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man...
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. What?
There was a lot to work at.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some you can take a day off.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Back, are ya? You still here?
He cracked the crystal too. Joking.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's...
Excellent. One.
So,
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing for...
salvage from the ruins. I thought...
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right... What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I'll show you the plans. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal display. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess, in other words, the reactor would over... This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and our experiment... And not only that, they're also waterproof and... Why, if sea or rain...